A hilarious story with a serious underpinning, all right? Donald Trump tweeted a picture of the dog who chased Bakr al-Baghdadi into the tunnel, right? Beautiful dog. We now know at the time, he couldn't declassify the dog's name, but we now hear the name is Conan. Just a beautiful animal who courageously went after this terrorist and was hurt a little bit in the explosion, but apparently is doing fine. So our guys in the Daily Wire art department, who are constantly making stuff up and putting out these memes, took a picture of Donald Trump giving the Medal of Honor to James McClellan, a retired Army medic, and took out McClellan and put in the dog. So it's got Donald Trump putting on this medal, and we even changed the Medal of Honor to a little dog paw. So we've got this hilarious meme we put out of Donald Trump giving a medal to the dog. Trump retweets the Daily Wire meme, okay? So we love this. We're very excited about it. The President of the United States retweets one of our memes, deservedly, obviously showing that Trump has a sense of humor and thought this was cute. Later on, he thanked us for it. He said he thought it was cute. The New York Times assigns 2 reporters to this and runs it as a story with a kind of air of suspicion to it, right? It's like Trump tweets faked photo of hero dog getting a medal. President Trump on Wednesday shared an altered photograph of himself placing a medal around the neck of the dog. And you can't make this stuff up. But at the bottom of the story, it says the Trump White House is fluent in and speaks often in the language of internet memes. See, this is what bothers them about it. In April, Mr. Trump shared a spoof video of Joe Biden Jr. as Mr. Biden sits cross-legged on a sofa and speaks what looks like a cardboard cutout of Mr. Biden pops up behind him, seeming to mock his remarks. In August, he tweeted a fake image of a gleaming Trump Tower on Greenland. That was hilarious, by the way, a country that he had reportedly talked about buying. He has also tweeted a doctored GIF of him. That's what you say is GIF. We actually pronounce it GIF, right? Of him hitting Hillary Clinton with a golf ball, and another of him wrestling CNN to the ground. So they hate this stuff. They hate the fact that he really knows what he's doing, and he has a sense of humor. Half the time, I think, with Trump, he's laughing at people. Half the time, he is saying these things with a dead serious face that he is actually making a joke about. Jeremy Boring, the God King of the Daily Wire, receives an email from the Washington Post, so help me. Hello, I'm with the Washington Post and wanted to get confirmation this photo originated with you, and if it did, that you digitally removed Medal of Honor recipient James McClellan and replaced him with a dog. And Jeremy responded on the record, "You've got to be effing joking. Please quote me on that." And this, my friends, is why we call him the God King, because that has got to be one of the great responses of all time. But why the anxiety, right? Why so much anxiety about the fact that Trump is funny? He's got a sense of humor. And the reason is, this is what they have. This is what they thought they have. Does anybody think that Stephen Colbert and Samantha Bee and everyone that they've got on late night spewing out this true anti-Trump hatred, it really is twisted, depraved hatred of the president? Does anybody think they're as funny as he is? He's funnier. He's funnier than they are. Trump, Christian Toto, we have him on the show sometimes. He has that website, Hollywood and Toto. He quotes a comedian, Jimmy Fallon, F-A-I-L-L-A, who says, "I don't know that comics are ready to become Republicans, but I do feel the Democratic Party has lost comedy. The only comics who are outwardly Democrat now are ones no one respects or thinks are funny anyway. I don't think anybody's watching Colbert and saying this guy is great." And it's not really about Republican Democrat. It's not about comedians becoming Republicans or Democrats. It's about the fact that they are violating this cancel culture that is what the left is. See, this is the thing. When they tell us, oh my gosh, there's all these power imbalances, we have to pay attention to intersectionality, we have to make sure this happens and that happens. They never say what the world is going to look like, when all this power equals out. Because some people have naturally more power than other people, more talent, more ability. They're faster, they're smarter, they're stronger, whatever. They're going to have those things. How do you even that out? The only way to make people equal is to crush them. The only way to make people equal is to take the people at the top and force them down, because you can't take the people at the bottom and force them up. They just haven't got the capability. That's why it has turned out the way it is. Thank you for tuning into The Daily Wire, one of the fastest growing conservative media outlets in the country. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of our content.